Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
Lucky Man by actor Michael J. Fox is an autobiography about his rise to fame in the 1980s from the TV show Family Ties and the movie Back to the Future. This book also focuses heavily on his struggle with Parkinson's disease and how he was able to live a rich and full life despite it. Michael Andrew Fox was born on June 9, 1961 in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Due to his father's military job, the Fox family moved around the country a lot. From a young age, Michael Fox had an aptitude for the arts, such as music and acting. His creativity was supported by his family, but most importantly by his nana. After his family settled down in Burnaby, his aptitude grew into a passion. This passion was defended by his nana when others stressed the importance of school and work. As he got more involved in out-of-school projects, such as the Canadian television show Leo and Me, he began to focus on making a career as an actor. Dropping out of high school, and with support from his family, Michael Fox moved to Los Angeles to pursue his career as an actor. After a couple years of minimal work, he was hired for the role of Alex Keaton on the show Family Ties. He became more and more known from this role until he was cast in the movie Back to the Future, which made him famous almost overnight. After Back to the Future, Michael J. Fox starred in several other movies, but stayed a part of Family Ties. While filming certain episodes, Michael J. Fox worked with Tracy Pollan. A couple years later, in 1988, he would marry her, and she would remain his greatest ally in the next chapter of his life. In 1991, Michael J. Fox was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, a neurological condition that causes shaking and stiffness of the body. This condition limited his acting career to about 10 more years. Out of the feeling that he needs to work as much as possible before he can't anymore, he signed on to a contract for 5 Universal movies. Parkinson's disease, unfulfilling work, and later an abuse of alcohol all took a heavy toll on him and damaged his career and relationships. However, Michael J. Fox was able to overcome these struggles and reclaim his life. This first passage that I'm going to discuss in particular shows how Michael J. Fox learned about the importance of maintaining control over the parts of his life that he could control. This first passage describes the height of Michael J. Fox's alcoholism. He woke up after a night-long bender to his wife's disappointment and hopelessness. This passage starts with him saying he is lucky and that he had a pretty soft landing from alcoholism. He uses the metaphor of alcoholism as a fall to show how much worse his experience could have been. The feeling of luck occurs throughout this whole paragraph and is used to show gratitude for how mild this hardship was compared to what others endured. The use of figurative language personifies both Parkinson's disease and alcoholism as an aggressor that threatens to control his mind and body. Throughout the final encounter, Michael J. Fox's diction shows his wife Tracy's deep disappointment. Words like resigned and noncommittal show how distant she feels at this moment, and the italicized thoughts are used to show her disappointment and contribute to the hopeless tone of this passage. However, the tone shifts from hopeless to hopeful when he realizes how controlling alcohol is and when he admits he has a problem. Tracy's saying of "I love you" at the end of the passage shifts her tone from disappointment to love. This passage supports the theme that you need to take control of the aspects in your life that you can control in order to live life to the fullest. Through his realization that alcohol is as controlling of his life as Parkinson's is, he sees the importance of cutting it out of his life to regain control of his mind. The recurring sense of luck is used when discussing the gift of Parkinson's that gave him this appreciation of the control he has left. This second passage shows how Michael J. Fox grew to realize how vital it is to spend the time you have doing what you love to do. This second passage describes when Michael J. Fox decided to make a return to television. Before making it big, Michael J. Fox quested to be an actor because of his love of acting. As he said on page 95, simply put, my highest ambition was to be an actor. I was focused on getting work, not gaining wealth. Parkinson's had messed with so much of his life, and Michael J. Fox uses the italicized questions in the first paragraph to show how distorted his view of acting had become. Imagery is used to create a descriptive scene to show how important success was to him. But as he says, after everything I'd been through, the ups and downs of showbiz just didn't seem that important anymore. His diction here shows how unimportant it is now to him. By referring to it as showbiz, he shows a lack of professionalism towards the movie industry. His previous description of Greedy is described as a sinking ship to create a metaphor for Michael J. Fox's dying acting career. In the next paragraph, his career and reputation is symbolized by a circus act, and one that he is no longer interested in attempting. The Confucian epigram he includes is used to show his desire to keep his passion for acting alive. The tone also shifts in this passage, from his lack of interest in work to his rekindled interest in acting. Skepticism remained because he was savoring the days with Tracy and Sam, and he was wary of letting that slip away again. The last James Taylor quote, however, leaves the reader with the sense of hope that he will get back to acting and work on what he loves. The theme of doing what you love because how much time you have is an unknown is prominent here and is what gave Michael J. Fox a new perspective on his work during this time. This theme is best expressed by the song lyric, "Just don't let them take and waste your time." He wants to keep working, but only on projects that excite him. Because of Parkinson's, he has limited time and he doesn't want to waste it like he had been on projects he didn't care for. Michael J. Fox's purpose for writing this memoir was to show, through his hardships, how important it is to do what you love, and how to do so you need to maintain control in your life in all areas that you can. I personally enjoyed this book because it was a first-person account of pursuing and achieving your goals. I recommend this book to anyone who would like a story of overcoming struggles and hardships, or a story about celebrities' rise to fame, or maybe, if you like Back to the Future, a story about Marty McFly.